Hello people, it's me Jess, here with another reading. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I thought we could do a lovely, wondrous, hopefully uplifting, humorous reading on what are they hiding from you? But before we get started, I do just want to say thank you so much to those of you who have been letting me know whenever there is somebody being really gross and predatory in the comments, trying to pretend to be me to get people to send money to this WhatsApp account under the guise of getting a personal reading. I just want you guys to know that I will never, ever, ever solicit you for a personal reading in the comment section of my videos. I do not have a WhatsApp, and I'm not even currently offering personal readings. Whenever I do offer personal readings, I usually give my patrons a heads up that there are open slots available, and all of that is booked through my website, jesspuckett.love. I don't do it any other way, and I'm just letting you guys know so when you see that in the comment section, you can call it out. This is spam, this is scam, nobody give this person money. I really feel like that's the best way that we can handle this, not just under my videos, because this is something that's happening everywhere in our tarot community, but I plan on doing it whenever I see people being disgusting under other people's videos too. Just that way we can all look out for each other and make sure that nobody gets victimized by these scams. I feel like we can use this as a way to continue to strengthen and grow our community. I know myself, I report it to YouTube every single time it happens. I know a lot of other readers are doing the same thing. And a lot of readers have mentioned that they are actually reporting this to their local FBI offices. And I am looking into doing the same. So hopefully we'll be able to find out who's doing this and be able to put a stop to it. But in the meantime, let's try to keep each other safe and make sure that this remains a safe, happy, sacred space for honestly, a lot of really beautiful, wonderful, tender-hearted people, you know? So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this reading. I've got 3 piles here. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I will put up the picture if you want to look at that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at your reading. Okay, pile number 1. What is this person hiding? I feel like they're hiding a lot, like just as a general rule to this person's nature. But this is one of those readings where I can see that there could be a few like nuanced situations that want to come through here. And I could read this much better as a personal reading if I knew like your personal situation. But there is like a strong message that's coming out, like where I feel like it's for most of you. However, there's like an egregious situation here that I want to address before we get into this, because for some of you guys, this was like a ghosting situation where this person could have slept with you and then ghosted you. And if that is the case, then I can confirm with you that this person is a jerk, basically. Like this person, I feel like they kind of have a game where they like to play the victim, or there's something here where they're over exaggerating whatever it is that they've gone through in order to like elicit some kind of emotional reaction. They could even apologize. They might even bring you some kind of a gift or something. And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was just in a bad place. That's why I treated you so badly and I never talked to you, when really that kind of behavior is inexcusable. And I can tell you for a fact, this person knows that they hurt you. They know that they left you in like a very confused state and in pain. And this person plans on keeping their secrets and leaving again. that energy is here. They're in player energy, and they could have a few people that they actually do this with, where they kind of like ghost them and then they hoover them, and then they ghost them and they hoover them, and maybe even this person likes to be nurtured by you as well too, where it's like, woe is me, I've been having a really painful time, and they want you to like dote on them and nurture them, and that's basically what they want. But this person plans on staying blocked off at the heart. And it's like, this person, this is what bothers me the most, is like, they know that they hurt you, and they also know that you deserve better, basically. And that they know that the lies that they tell and the secrets that they keep, because I think this person keeps secrets very strategically, that it keeps you in a state of confusion. So I just wanted to address that, because I like to read very heavily from your person's perspective and like really go into that, but that can be re-traumatizing and very triggering, and it can feel like gaslighting your own experience if you've been victimized by this person, to like look at whatever this person like could be going through. So I just wanted to address that one first. Okay, so now going on, like for most of you, I feel like your people are going to be in this other kind of energy, and it's the energy where this person can be very difficult to read. Maybe this person is in some kind of position of power or something, but I feel like this person, almost as a general rule, at least in regards to you in the situation, they don't tend to show a lot of emotion, and they have so much going on beneath the surface, and that could be something that this person is hiding. You've got 3 indicators of the moon here, and you've got the nurture card. So I feel like this person actually does have very nurturing feelings towards you, and they have this feeling like there's a sense here that this person wants to understand, and that they're kind of rifling through memories, and it's almost like, well, first of all, I feel like I should clarify that I'm seeing that there's been a painful ending here in the past. Maybe you guys feel like you're at an impasse. Somebody here could be blocked, but it feels like there is really no way forward, and all of this could have been felt like very jarring by this person, and they could seem very unaffected by it on the surface, but actually it was a big wake-up call here for this person, that they were missing something, or they needed to look at the situation from a different perspective, and that because this person felt a very strong connection, and there's something, I don't know if like this person has some kind of like responsibility towards you or something, but I feel like this person wants to caretake you here in some kind of way, but most of all, they want to understand. And I feel like whatever has gone on here, it's like this person would want you to know that they would be open to talking about it. They would be open to trying to understand your side of it, to some kind of like diplomatic solution, So this person sees you as someone who is going through pain, who's going through possibly a dark night of the soul, who's very, very confused, and who has certain fears that have been coming up, possibly from your past here with the 6 of Cups. Maybe this is from your childhood, but at the very least it's from your past. And maybe it is from your past with this person. And also with some of you guys, this person wonders if like your fears, or if there's some kind of illusions that are being cast upon the present based on things that you've gone through in the past, almost like a very natural trauma response, where it's like you've been through this one thing and you're really scared of it. And so before it happens now, you're like, are almost already projecting that onto the situation. And maybe that is like, maybe you've pulled away or something here in this situation. But this person wants to be very accommodating in the situation, and that's something that they're hiding. Like, I feel like this person seems like they're really tough, but they are actually like very accommodating, or at least they want to be very accommodating here to you. You've got this nurture card, and also the advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. So I feel like this person, they want to like be there for you. That's honestly what I'm getting with a lot of this energy. They want to be there for you. But in order to do that, it's like this person needs to understand. Now, okay, there is like this strong nostalgia, this person's going through their memories, right? But it's almost like in pieces. So if this person has kept a diary, or if you've given this person like a letter or anything, they have it. Like they're kind of going over it. But it's like the way this person's understanding it is almost like they look at this one memory and they're like, okay, like I understand that. That's okay, like I get this one. And then like they'll pick up another one. They're like, I get this. I get like why everything happened here. And then it's like, okay, I understand this one. But it's like there's something here that like pulls everything together in and can like, it's almost like it can draw a conclusion from like these different memories. And this person feels like they're missing that. You know what I mean? So I feel like this person's kind of in this state of confusion, but they're also, it's almost like they're on a state of standby. Yeah. It's almost like this person wants to like transform the situation with this death card energy. And maybe they want to even help you let go of something. Because this person, I don't know what this person, who they are in your life. Look, the Empress, they want to caretake you so bad. You guys, this person just wants to wrap you in a blanket and feed you taquitos. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This person feels very loving towards you. With the High Priestess energy, though, it's like this person wants to understand. I feel like this person wants to keep their secrets. They have a strong need for privacy. Or like one of you does here. Yeah, like I just feel this person has a strong need for privacy, but they want to know like what's going on behind the curtain, what's going on behind the scenes. What are they missing, you know, with that High Priestess energy. They want insight. That's what they want. So this person, they want to grieve. They want to help you grieve something. Yeah, this person could have some kind of like strong occult powers here. People are kind of wary of it, I think. And maybe you're a little bit wary of it here too. Um, what is this person hiding? They're hiding so much. But you guys, this person, okay. Um, I feel like they look tough, but I do want to explain this part of your person's character. I think that it might not, I mean, there's something about this connection that goes directly to childhood wounds, and it might be playing out here in both of your parts because you have the moon here that's representative of the psyche, and you have Mercury, which is representative of the nervous system. Both of them pick up on patterns that go just below like the conscious mind's radar in order to kind of keep you safe. So this person there's also certain things that are coming up here for this person. I think that what you might not know about this person is that they could have experienced a lot of like impotence in childhood, or like, yeah, just feeling like they weren't allowed to be powerful or express their own Mars. And because this is kind of like Pluto Mars situation here, and when Pluto sits next to a planet, also this person can have a lot of planets in Aries, and maybe they have their Pluto in Libra, so there's like a lot of plutonic issues that are kind of coming up here with this person. And I feel like this person is having a bit of a wake-up call here that about, it's like there's something here that just goes right to the heart. It's like reverberating here within your person. About their own like kind of issues, because this person loves you. They do. Like, I don't feel like it's knock 'em dead like passionate love. It's like a sweet love. It's like this person wants to be there for you kind of a thing. And but wherever Pluto sits and like whatever planet it's making an aspect to, it tends to want to bury that energy, or like kill it, right, with Pluto. And so here with this person's Mars, which is their masculinity, their selfhood, their own like creative energy, the thing that they want to do, it's like this person kind of has learned to bury that or hide it. And maybe in some cases they take on some like role that as like their personality in any given situation. They're not enacting their selfhood. And for some of you that makes total sense in the situation that you're in, but maybe not for others of you. And so this person, even though they look like tough and they look really confident, like they can go after all the things that they want, I feel like there's something here with this person hasn't done, like they struggled to actually do that, even though they look so strong. especially in their relationships that they actually like and they actually do want to move towards. So yeah, like this is kind of a knot here in this situation between you guys. And I feel like it's like all this talk between your nervous systems, you know, where you're just kind of picking up off on these vibes. But overall, what is this person hiding? They're hiding some kind of pain, because they want to reconcile with you. They do. Let me just clarify this. What does this person want? I have trees. I mean, this person has like a strong... Okay, so I also feel like this person is getting a lot of opinions. Don't judge me, but do you remember the band Savage Garden? And they have that orange CD, and like you didn't ever want anyone to know that you were listening to Savage Garden, but they really made that impossible. Anyways, on that CD, they had a song called Moon and Back. And it's like super old of a song, but it's like there's a part in it, it's very psychoanalytical. It's like, everyone's got a theory about the bitter one. They said, Mama never loved her much. Daddy never keeps in touch. That's why she shies away from human affection. Somewhere in a private place, she packs her bags for outer space. So this person, I think this person could be hearing like a lot of gossip. It's like everybody's kind of got a theory about what's going on, and they're trying to bring like common sense to whatever this is. But it's kind of like hens clucking, and this person doesn't really know what to believe. There could be a lot of gossip here, and it's like this person has a strong... They want to, like, if you've told this person things, then I feel like they could be trying to keep your secrets, which is good. Hold on. The moon. Oh my gosh, how many times can you get the moon in a single spread? What on earth? Oh, wait. Okay, well, I do think there could be sexual feelings here, actually. But they're trying to hide them. They're trying to bury them. Okay, that's it. My goodness, it was so buried. I had to, like... Okay. Because this person wants some kind of insight here. They do. But it's like the way is closed, you know? Because there's been some kind of differences or some kind of withdrawal energy. So I feel like this person's kind of letting this go, but look, we've got Pluto Mars here again. This person feels impotent in the situation, like they can't do anything, and that they need to hide behind some kind of facade of strength and like some kind of facade of towering strength. That's really what I'm getting with this person. Like I was just saying, Pluto likes to bury whatever energy it's around, and twice now it's tried to bury Mars, action, impulse, and sexuality. This person, like what they intend to do, what they want to do is bury their own. This is just what everybody's burying their emotions in this reading. I don't mean to laugh at that, but it's like, what is going on here? I've never seen the moon come out so many times in a single reading. Everyone here is like, let's just not look at this. It's better to not look at it. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh, yeah. So there are romantic feelings here, if you've wondered. There are romantic feelings here. I do think that this could be like some kind of an unwise sexual connection here between the two of you. And yeah, this person doesn't really, they're holding themselves back. They don't really want to do anything. They're curious. They kind of want to like move on from the situation. I feel like they just want to let it go because it is powerful, the energy here that's between the two of you. I just don't think that your person really knows what to do with it. And it is bringing up, it's like you guys keep ping-ponging back this energy that's reverberating between the two of you. And it's like just stimulating your nervous systems, you know, your weak points, your old childhood wounds and traumas. And this person happens to look very strong. They look very capable of taking action, and they are, like, in a lot of ways. But it's like there's this person also doesn't take action towards the things that they want to. My gosh, it's more like, I think this person watches you. There's, okay, like, they could be watching you have a new beginning. There's like, all of a sudden, there's all the sexual energy here. But it was like really buried here in the reading. So yeah, this person has strong sexual feelings for you, but they plan on burying it. They want to try to move on from the situation. I feel like they could want to help, like, I feel like they do want to help you transition or like move whatever they feel like you're hanging on to. Yeah, like, yeah, and move on from like old patterns or old habits. This person is trying to move on from old patterns and old habits themselves. So this was kind of a confusing one, but if that resonated, please do let me know in the comments, and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 2. What is this person hiding? Well, I feel like I don't understand this spread completely, but I want to say that I think your person could be hiding how successful they are, which is a weird thing to hide. But I think this person could be really successful because I think you already see them as successful, you know? And with whatever this person does for a living, they could have some kind of visibility attached to that, especially if they do something creative, like maybe they're an actor or they're a musician or something like that. Maybe this person somehow works with families, like they could be like a family counselor or a family lawyer or something. Also, both of these cards indicate the back. So maybe your person is like a massage therapist, or like they own a massage parlor. They could be a chiropractor, or they could go to people like that because this person could have like some kind of chronic pain or problem with their back. But this person hides this because they don't want people to be vampiric towards them. And then also this wormwood card deals with repelling pests. So yeah, it's almost like this person doesn't want to be like accosted for things or have people try to be like sycophantic towards them. Yeah, so this person, like what they're hiding, they could have investments places, they could have some kind of inheritance, but also this person could come from some kind of a lineage that maybe this is a family business that if you knew about it, I'm just hearing from Mean Girls, my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, like you would hear toaster strudel and like everyone would know what that is. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. So maybe this person is even like expected to take over some kind of family business or something. But yeah, they're definitely keeping this hidden and under wraps because, and also, this is not like a freeloader person. I feel like this person has worked really, really hard for whatever it is that they've had. Like this person's kind of insatiable when it comes to the goals that they have. They have a hunger for things. And so this person, you've got the King and Queen of Swords here. This person is very, very intelligent. They could have a lot of education under their belt. This person could be a researcher or they're really good at researching. Yeah. They could be like into stocks or banking. You know, Scorpio rules other people's money. They could have some kind of financial advisor. But whatever this is, it's like this person I think it's definitely associated with the family. And I think this person has had to sacrifice because of that. It's almost, especially this like father, I think, because it's almost like this person has been expected to do a lot of things. So this person felt like they sacrificed a lot of whatever it is that they wanted to do. And I feel like this could even extend to like who they wanted to be in a relationship with, because I'm kind of getting the feeling that this person could have like a debilitated Venus or some kind of strain on their Venus, you know, Saturn contacts to their Venus, where I don't think this person, if you think they're married, because this person looks like they could be married, they could have a family, they're not very happy in that situation. And I feel like they almost married like a checklist, you know, or something. There's something here where this person has gained monetarily through marriage. I don't know if it was like an inheritance or something here. It feels like that's what they married for. But I think that marriage was or is very contentious. They probably do fight a lot, and it's almost like, you know, sometimes in life, the road you take to avoid something ends up being the road that takes you right to it. You know, with this vampiric energy, so this person could be like dealing with chronic complaining and codependency with a person. And there's something about your energy here that has sparked like an awareness of this in this person, because they're doing a lot of reflecting. And I think this person could be very philosophical, just anyways, but it's almost like they're comparing their life to your life. Because maybe you left this person and then you've had some kind of big wish fulfillment and this person's kind of watching you. I do think this person's watching you, if they can, pile number 2. And they're seeing like that you've how content you are with your life. Like I do think some of you guys, like the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. You definitely could have gotten that. But they're really inspired by this kind of life that you live. And I feel like they're almost jealous, especially of your independence, that you're able to like be free and go do the things that you want to do. You're not even looking here at this person, but she looks so satisfied and fulfilled and just in the moment and dynamic and happy. You know, we've got the 0 of the Fool in the background, so you could have had a new beginning, but it just looks like you're in the flow of life and you're trusting. You could even do a skill or something that makes you really happy. But yeah, this person's seeing that and they're comparing that to like their own life, where they're like, well, I sacrificed all this, I worked really hard to get this. And maybe even under the advice of someone. Also, this person could give advice, but and they're like, but it didn't bring me that kind of fulfillment. This person is grateful for the things that they have. Like they truly are, but it's not the same kind of fulfillment. So another big thing that this person's hiding is this transformation, this really big transformation. Either your person has already gone through this or they're thinking about going through this. They're thinking long and hard about it. Even if this has already happened, I feel like this is something that your person has put a lot of thought into already. This could be an inheritance, honestly. So maybe for some of you guys, like, this person has recently inherited, but whatever change this person is thinking about making in their life, it has the potential to bring with it huge reversals in fortune, for better or for worse. But I feel like even if this was for worse for this person in regards to their fortune, in regards to like their assets or their money, like if this was a divorce or something, I still think that this person would be fine, you know? But they are very, like, they're just very naturally cautious, I think. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be this, like, and like it could be just a big change in career. They want to really change their life though. For some of you guys, I feel like this person's recently undergone some kind of big financial transaction. It could be that they have sold or acquired some kind of big asset here. But it's all like, whatever this is, it's in the hopes of getting some kind of fulfillment, you know, and possibly even some kind of freedom. And I think there's some kind of realization that this person's having about the material world where, and that could be what they're realizing is, you know, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. This person's having a realization that someone or something is draining their life force. But I feel like it's overall the way that they live, you know. This person does put a lot of stock in the material world. They have a lot of value in that. This person could have a lot of assets. They could own multiple properties. They could do a lot of traveling. But again, it has not brought this person happiness, I feel like. Yeah. This person has an incredibly high standard for themselves. But this person does want to reconcile with you. But I think it's like, okay, this is a person who gets whatever they want, honestly. But and it's also another thing they could be hiding is just how intelligent they are, and maybe even manipulative and calculating at times. This person, like, I'm telling you, there's something here about digging and like research. This person's really good at it. Like, they can find out whatever it is they want to find out. But I think this person does want some kind of a reconciliation with you, but they're doing it more from like a chessboard, you know? Because in this reconciliation fantasy, they might want to be of service to you, like kind of come in like a knight in shining armor. But I feel like they picture running into you in a certain place that's like, maybe it's a party, but it's somewhere where it's like very atmospheric, very fun, very upbeat. And like, this person wants to get your attention, but they don't want to get your attention like my dad was the inventor of toaster strudel, you know? They want you to notice like that they are free too. It's like, yeah, so this person dreams of becoming free and then meeting you who's already free and showing you that they're free and that you guys actually have this kind of free living lifestyle in common. And this person, you know, the Knight of Wands, it is a player card. It's like an in and out kind of an energy. And this person might not want anything stable. They could just want something that's like easy breezy and fun, you know, with you. Let's just see, because I feel like Six of Pentacles. They want to give to you. They're planning. Look at this. Yeah, like this, honestly, they might want this to turn into something much more stable here because they don't know that you would take their cup. Why don't they know that? Maybe because you left. Yeah, oh my gosh, literally because you left. That's literally it. So this person, they're doing so much thinking. This person's a thinker. I think there's something about like mountains, or like this person really does like to be alone so that they can really think about things. And this person, like, they think about a lot of things. They got a lot going on in that big old noggin. And yeah, they might really like to be out in nature, to be up in the mountains, to be by the water, just peaceful, serene environments. I almost feel like, what's the movie with Tom Hanks where his friend is a volleyball and he is on an island by himself? Castaway. Like, it's almost this person's idea of a dream vacation. It's just being a castaway somewhere on an island, alone, with their thoughts, you know? But this person is very protective of their heart, and maybe they do have like a debilitated Venus in Virgo. I just feel like, I don't know. It's like this person does a lot of good for the world. I'm not really seeing a bad person here. I mean, they can be very calculating and they use that however they want. They certainly do want to reconcile with you. They're hoping that they can see you again. They're thinking about ways that they can orchestrate that. Or that maybe that could happen. But overall, I feel like what this person is hiding is that they're really successful, first of all. And it could be something about their family. And then this person is also could be hiding that this big transition energy, whether it's leaving a relationship, leaving a job, selling off a really big asset, wanting to move away. There's also something here about protection, because this person thinks a lot about things, but it's like in an existential way, I think, and this person could be worried a lot about the world and trying to really strategize and make plans for themselves. And maybe that's what this big transition energy is. Like, I'm going to move, somewhere in order to, I don't know, like be in a better place because of like something existential that weighs on this person's mind. Let me see if I can't narrow this down. Yeah, okay, this person's really considering their position and everything that they've built. Look, we've got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, I'm almost wondering if this person's thinking about leaving this Garden of Eden situation that they've got going on here. This person is very restless. I think they do like to travel. This person could have some kind of a collection. Maybe it's, I heard bone collector. Maybe fossils. Let's go with fossils. They're really smart. But this person, it's okay, because this is Mula energy, and a lot of times, like these Mula types, there's like one period in their life where they scrap everything and they start completely over. Like it's the root. Like, and Camilla Sutton in her book, like she says, there's a Vedic saying of, in Vedic science, they say to pull your karma out by the root. But that is if you live a very monastic lifestyle, which this person maybe is considering, because this person has a strong spiritual side to them. And you might not know that because this person's so steeped in materialism and they do very well for themselves in the material world. But they actually do have a strong spiritual side that I feel like is wanting to come out more and more. This person could want to take some kind of like sannyasa, where it's like when they take care of their family, they want to like pack up and travel around and have nothing. They could be craving an experience like that. But she does warn against that if you do live more of a householder lifestyle, not to pull something up by the root and just to kind of shift and change that energy, because we value tradition and all of that. So maybe your person is considering living, like just completely scrapping everything and starting over fresh, with their life. What would that look like for this person? I'm honestly just getting travel. Maybe this person is giving something. I mean, it looks a lot like you. We've got the Page of Wands here. But we've got the Six of Wands of like being successful, possibly even being... I don't know that this person wants to be in the public eye, though. It looks a lot like you and your life. Like they want a wish fulfillment. They want to like start over. Yeah, like I think this person's kind of jealous of you and like the kind of life that you live. And it's got this person thinking a lot about how trapped in a gilded cage this person seems to be. They don't have freedom. Yeah, this person maybe even feels that they missed out on some kind of an opportunity with you to have a wish fulfillment. So this person's very strange. They're super independent. I'm not sure you understand how independent this person is. I think they can lean towards workaholic, tendencies. They can also be very stubborn. They can be very self-centered. but it's like whatever this person puts their mind to, they really achieve it. And I mean, to the point where this person, I think, pushes through things that other people are like, how did this person do that? And it's really admirable. But I think this person can be very stoic, but it could be part of this, trying not to let on too much about who they are, you know? I think this is really interesting. I hope that I'm getting this right. I feel like this person has some kind of strong skill set, and like also maybe they're craftspeople of some kind. Like they like to make certain things. They also could have quite an extension or a collection of books or just knowledge. And this person like comes off really casual. They're very defensive because they don't want to be betrayed or have their heart broken. So it leaves them to like a lot of loneliness. This person has achieved a lot of career success, but I think they're observing you. And they see you in a certain way as more successful than them. There's also a thing here where they're hoping that you overcome them in some way, or like, not like you move on from them, but that you're able to overpower them in some way. Maybe that's some kind of like, I don't know, it's like they want you to win out. What does that mean? Okay, I keep hearing the song in Aladdin. It's like, hey, clear the way in the note bazaar. Hey, you, let us through. It's a bright new star. Oh, come be the first on the block to meet his eye. Prince Ali. Look, the Four of Wands again. It's like there's something here about like you somehow being stronger than them. They don't think you're stronger than them, or like they think they have more than you. They've accomplished more than you. They've got the right way than you. But then you have achieved some kind of fulfillment, and it's like this person kind of hopes you're right in the way that you're going about things. I think this person's afraid of judgment. Like, what would people say if they just did whatever they wanted to actually do? I don't know if I'm getting this one right, you guys. This person certainly is very cautious. They are very well thought. They are very strategic. They have been doing a lot of reflecting on the way that they've been living their life. I feel like actually what could catch you off guard about this person is how spiritual they are. This person also could have some kind of occult abilities or hidden occult knowledge. I think this person does have a lot of wisdom. They could actually give advice for a living in some way. They could be a consultant here of some kind when it has to do with any of those things that I listed, like families, other people's money, investments, transitions, even climbing like the corporate ladder, like arts and entertainment, recognition, publicity, and anything like that, you know. Like I said, maybe this person owns certain properties. They could have recently undergone some kind of big financial transaction where they acquired something or they sold something, but I feel like it was pretty significant. And this person has done that in order to get some kind of fulfillment, to bring some, like, to have some kind of a wish come true. Like, I think they feel that it's a step in the right direction for them. And I think whatever this, that they're looking to make some kind of big change or transition in their life. And whatever that is, like I said before, it's like, it has the potential to bring in some kind of extreme reversal in fortune. This person is wanting to be more non-attached to the material world, and I think you've been a catalyst for this in some way, because they've compared your type of fulfillment in the way you live your life, and you seem to exude this fulfillment in true happiness and dynamism, you know, and this person wants a little bit of that for themselves. This person, if you have left this person, which I feel like most of you guys have, they've watched you gain some kind of wish, maybe start over for yourself, develop some kind of skill. And they've also seen you they want to reconcile with you, and they want to be able to get your attention here. But it's like they fantasize about this happening after they've acquired some kind of fulfillment, some kind of exodus, or some kind of fulfillment, whatever that would mean, because they're becoming aware that the way they live their life is draining them and that it's not fulfilling. It looks like it's like it is achievement, like the pinnacle of achievement, honestly, externally, but it's not actually fulfilling. So what good is it? With this, their one life is kind of how they're looking at this. They're grateful for things. They know they live a really good life, but they also feel like they've maybe abandoned themselves, or that they have been abandoned. I feel like this person has struggled with themes of abandonment, betrayal, and sacrifice for their family. Yeah. This person is a leader, but I also feel like they could have some kind of low self-esteem around asserting themselves sometimes, which is interesting to come through here. Maybe that's another thing that they're hiding. So yeah, I feel like this person, it's like they are the King of Pentacles. Look, the King of Pentacles is the end of the Minor Arcana, and the Fool is the beginning of the Major Arcana. Minor Arcana deals with the minutia of everyday life. The Major Arcana deals with like big soul steps and soul journeys. So it's almost like this person wants to graduate out of the Minor Arcana, where they're just kind of focused on worldly things, and up to this Major Arcana. It's a big step for this person, you guys. It really, really is. So it's like they want to integrate certain parts of themselves, even though they're feeling really defensive. Whatever the step is, it feels like it takes some kind of resilience, courage, faith in the next step, but they really want to pull things together, and they might even want to pull things together with you. Yeah. I feel like this person, you guys, like they feel abandoned in some way. That's really all I'm getting for you guys. I would love to know if this resonated. Maybe you wouldn't know, because obviously like this person's hiding this, and they're hiding it for a reason. But that's what I'm getting. This was a very strange message, but if it did resonate, I would love to know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. All right, pile number 3. What is this person hiding? Well, they're hiding a lot. We got the High Priestess card down here. But before I get into that, I know like a lot of people like to click on this reading, maybe thinking that maybe they're hiding feelings, you know, maybe that's what they're hiding. And if this is that kind of a situation, because I don't feel like it is for all of you, for some of you guys, there's some kind of healing relationship or dynamic that's going on between the two of you. But if this is some kind of a new connection with the Ace of Cups, or even if this is an old romantic connection and maybe things ended really painfully and somebody's blocked off here, then your person does want a reconciliation. But I love the way that this person is looking at you, honestly, because you've got the Lovers and the Ace of Cups here. And I really love these energies together. To me, it almost doesn't get better than this, especially in this deck. I love this card so much. But to me, it's like this person is seeing you as like a kindred, almost like a kindred. You know, take this on whatever scale, but this to me is like a really harmonic relationship, a really like meaningful relationship, a conscious connection. And I feel like with this card in this spread in particular, it's indicating some kind of alignment in your values, which is really important to this person. And that could involve some kind of healing, some kind of knowledge, something like to do with the internet even, progress, something on like charity, activism, spirituality, just even self-actualizing, becoming the best person that you can be. If any of those things kind of ring true, then your person sees you as somebody who shares those values with them. But also, I'm just noticing this could be a workplace connection. And if so, for some of you guys, maybe most of you even, there's like a tint of your person seeing you as an authority on something. And maybe you restrict yourself, or you're more protective of yourself, or you're keeping secrets or something like in that way because that's appropriate for it, like the dynamic. But there's just elements here that seem to have an already like a predetermined relationship with each other. Like there's a certain way that different elements of your connection or different people, something in the environment interacts with each other that is somehow, I feel like that was confusing, but that's somehow impacting the way that you guys can interact with each other. But your person just sees you in a really, really high light. they're seeing you as the Queen of Wands, which is a very attractive energy, first of all. It's someone very goal-oriented. I see the Queen of Wands always as a humanitarian and as a healer. Maybe you do have some kind of a platform, or you stand out to this person in some kind of a way. In a very relaxed way, though. I always see that with the Queen of Wands, where it's like things kind of come to her. She's really confident in herself and in her knowledge, or himself and his knowledge. With the High Priestess here, your person seeing you as having some kind of sacred knowledge. Maybe you are very highly educated, or you're intuitive or something. But this to me is Ashwini energy, which is the divine healers to the gods. So your person's seeing you in healer energy, and they're seeing you in counterpart energy as well too, because this person up here is showing up as Shadabhishak, the female horse. Shakti power is healing, but these are counterparts. Also, whenever they think about you, it's like they think about the possibilities. It's almost like this person wants to go through a threshold, and maybe you're a different type of person that, like, vibrationally than who this person usually dates, and they're like, oh, I really hope that I can pass through, and start this whole new way of being and interacting with people. Or there's something here, like you have some kind of, I'm telling you, this person I feel like sees you as a healer and being very gifted. And so maybe there's something here that you offer where this person's like, it's like you're helping them transition through this threshold. With the 10s here, it's like they want to make a lasting change where they're never going to be the same. And that's a really big deal for this person. And I feel like this is a very highly significant relationship. And for some of you, there is some kind of past life connection here. You're showing up as K2, which is the ruler over the past lives. And a lot of times it can be like the poisonous root. So either this person feels that you have a past life connection, or there's something here with lifetimes. And with the Shadabhishak energy, usually there's something this person didn't manifest in a past life. And there's so much energy to do it in this life, so much energy that it can be difficult to channel in any way that feels like healthy, good, and appropriate, and absolutely not jarring. But yeah, and I feel like that's really going on with your person. This is a very interesting person, and I really want to dive into this. But so it's either you could be helping them with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if you don't have a past life connection, it's like something that's been actually rooted in a past life issue, or it's been kind of poisonous to them even in a past life. They've really been trying to manifest it into their life. We all have a destiny to manifest our own personal Rahu into the world via our South Node, our connection to spirit in our past lives, all those lessons that we've learned. And this person's very much in this energy. I feel like your person is having a threshold moment, honestly. And that's one thing that they're hiding. They're going through a really hard time with the Ten of Wands. And this person does a really good job of hiding it, because I think they have a dual nature, which I'll get into here in a second. But this person has been going through it. I feel like this person tries to take on too much alone, and they like hold on to this burden. This person needs to learn how to ask for help, because there is some kind of a blockage here for this person. I want to say it's in like their throat chakra or their self-expression, because a big thing your person is hiding is just like, they're different, they're interesting, they're strange, they're unique. They could even have just weird fringe interests. For a lot of you guys, this is occult. They're strongly, and I feel like, by the way, it wouldn't surprise me at all if you knew that this person was spiritual, but I'm telling you, the depth of which this person is spiritual, and probably how well read they are on occult topics, would be something that they would hide from you, because this person doesn't want to feel judged. With this, I feel like this is a person who's gotten a lot of very like traditional narratives, and with Venus here, it could be very much gender related, especially if this person is like wealthy, or especially if this person is a female, or like has gotten a lot of those traditional female messages. By the way, if your person's female, I feel like it's very likely that this person has hidden or likes to mask how intelligent they are, because they could have gotten messages that was threatening, or that wasn't something they were valued for. I don't think this person tries to come off as unintelligent, but I feel like they mask how well read they are, or how educated they are, or just how intelligent they are, honestly, which is a weird thing to hide, but maybe that's ringing true. This person is, they really like rebelliousness. And I feel like the reason being because they have had maybe restrictions placed on them. Like, okay, listen, put your napkin in your lap, which is actually like just being polite. But these kinds of restrictions placed on them, it makes them feel loved, to feel like they're surrounded by people who are expressing their uniqueness, their weirdness, their weird hobbies, whatever that is, whatever makes them strange and different, this person feels love there. And I feel like they like to be in relationships with these people because it can be really difficult for this person to express it themselves. Also, I want to make this distinction because even though this person's a rebel, Aquarius is a sign of the rebel, the boundary pusher, the enlightener, the humanitarian. Even though this person has this rebellious streak to them, they don't like shock and awe. They're not in it to like jolt people or shock people. They actually really value connections. And this is this person that we've been seeing that has this competing need for like rebelliousness and pushing the boundaries, but also tradition and safety. And I feel like with this traditional energy, you'll really see it come out in this person's manners. They're very polite. They're very considerate in the way they move across like a social environment because they want people to feel comfortable to express this side because they love that. You know, I feel like this person kind of they come alive whenever people, and it has to do expressing this unique, weird side, this person finds to be authentic. I think this is the type of person that thinks that we all have a little weird in us, and they feel like they've bonded with a person if they get to know that side to them, you know? And not only that, but this person, they value intelligence greatly. And the kind of intelligence that would, in terms of their values, where they're considering their own values against the rubric of what society tells us that we need to value. Not because it has to be entirely different, but because this person likes a person who can articulate the areas of society that they don't necessarily jive with, because it means this person's conscious and bringing their full self. And also this person sees that as being a humanitarian act, like a charitable act. This person's very ambitious. They do have ambition, but it is actually, and if you're wondering about this person being authentic in their humanitarian causes, they are through and through authentic. This person is very much a humanitarian. And, you know, I feel like this adds to the, Aquarians where they feel very much misunderstood by the world, because Aquarius is the point in the soul's journey where the focal point, the lens, the filter that you see the world through moves permanently from being very ego-based, very self-centered, to actually being very collective-based and seeing things through the lens of the whole and finding value in that and seeing kind of each individual piece, but how it congeals. The word gestalt comes to mind into wholeness, you know? And that usually is associated with a lot of pain. Aquarius is actually a sign that is associated with a lot of pain. People don't tend to talk about it because Aquarians are so humanitarian. You know, they are so giving, they're so charitable. And a way to picture this, and I feel like maybe this will help you understand this person, because this person's going through it and they have been through it in the past. This person, they have some kind of fears, illusions, their shadow self that's really holding them back at this current moment, especially in how they're expressing themselves. But Aquarius is the sign of the water bearer, and it's a sign of the pitcher with the water inside, but the water gets out through cracking it. And that's usually some kind of crack to the ego that's like forever kind of pushes it in its own place. And that's how the water comes out. So usually Aquarians deal with something like that in their life, a moment like that. This person, I feel like, I want to say this is a very Mahatma. Like, I feel like this person is actually very advanced in their spirituality. They have, first of all, their crown chakra is super active. And I think this is actually a new thing for this person. Like, first of all, they have a lot of just mental energy. Aside, this crown chakra aside, this person's, they have a lot of mental energy, which I feel like actually contributes to this person's anxiety. But their crown chakra is highly active. This area in the zodiac, Shadabhishak, it's a notoriously difficult energy, but they can merge fully with the divine, these natives. Your person, by the way, does not have to have Shadabhishak Nakshatra prevalent in their chart. This is how I read the cards and pick up on different energies. But yeah, like, and this place it's notoriously a difficult place in the zodiac, because they say that souls can get stuck here for hundreds of lifetimes because of the secrecy. And it's funny that we're doing this reading here on what are they hiding, and then you have this soul who's at a very critical, pivotal point in their soul's journey. That's actually quite an accomplishment if they can push through it. You know, I just feel this person's so hard trying to push through something. And yeah, in order to do that, like Shadabhishak usually can be very quiet or very secretive. If this person, I think they have a very congenial, convivial side to their nature that's very palpable for a lot of people. And this person leans heavily to that side of their personality. It's not false. That's important to understand. It's not a falsity. This person likes to connect with people, and I feel like they have a myriad of interests, and they're able to connect with people very easily. But like in that way, they just have this other side to them that they don't feel like people will understand. I don't feel this person being ashamed of it, but again, some of your people probably will be. They don't want people to judge them, or they don't want for people to look at them, even with pity, with something that they've gone through here. So I feel like you're dealing with a highly intuitive person. This person could work in the spiritual arts, or they very well could get there. This is someone whose healing journey is not yet complete. And I think that's where you come in, pile number 3, because, Ashwini, it's associated with quick results, like speedy results. And it's somebody who's usually like a trailblazer. I don't know if you're trailblazing something, or if there's a way you're working with this person and they're associating what you do with like giving them quick results, but it's something here that's very strong that you have developed, I want to say. Now this person, Shadabhishak, is different. Its Shakti power is healing, but it's the nakshatra that is associated with 100 healers and 100 demons. In order for that healing energy to really come into its own, really come into the full, they have to turn those demons into the healers. So that's usually the challenge. And I feel like that's the challenge here with your person. And the demons, what is meant by that word is like shadow self stuff, things they haven't been able to integrate, trauma. We have the moon here twice, which rules over fears and illusions, the dark night of the soul. We have eclipse energy. And when I'm doing this reading, we have 2 eclipses coming next week. So maybe there's something that's associated with these eclipses where your person could have something move for them greatly. But they're hiding they're obscuring their sun energy, their true self energy. This is kind of a person where I feel like they cheer people on. They're like, yes, if you tell this person your weirdness, if you're like, I know that I'm 45, but I really like to collect pogs, and this person is going to be like, yes, get on with your bad self, collect those pogs, but it's like at the same time, they don't want to reveal that they're deeply spiritual, they're deeply esoteric. It definitely forms their opinions, that kind of thing, because they don't trust people to be their number 2. There's a really potent video on YouTube, by the way. It's like the power of the number 2 is what I want to say, but it's like, in starting a movement, it's like these people are at a festival. This guy's trying to start a dance movement and he's dancing by himself, and it doesn't catch until that second person comes up. But once the second person is there, everybody kind of piles on. So this person kind of understands that power of having that first cheerleader. And if you don't have it, then you kind of can leave yourself open to abuse. So this person likes to play second cheerleader for people, where they start that like, yes, we're all going to accept this person. Yay. That energy. But they are so scared to do it themselves. You know what I mean? It's like that. So they keep things very much hidden. And I think this very much impacts their self-esteem, because when we don't have the courage for whatever reason, and a lot of those reasons being very legitimate, to voice whatever it is that we love, to step into that energy fully. There's some kind of poem that's like, to let the animal of your body love what it loves. When you don't do that, then that can actually impact your self-esteem negatively. And I feel like this person struggles with their self-esteem issues. And it has to do with like their throat, their voice, communicating themselves. This person has some kind of a blockage, but it is going to move for this person. And I want to say it's an accomplishment. I want to say it's a huge accomplishment, but they don't have to do it all alone. This person doesn't. They just don't seem to know that. So this person wants to this is a big moment for this person. I don't know who you're asking about, or I don't really know what's going on. I can tell that they're taking on too much. Some of you guys, this person's like, they are trying to build a business, or a network, or maybe they've been spending a lot of time online. But, and you've got this soothe energy with the chamomile. And actually, because of the way that my Gemini brain works, my brain went chamomile chameleon. So this person is a chameleon. They do know how to blend in, but I really feel for this person. And again, this is happening on a gradient, so please be careful. But I feel for most of you, it comes from the fact that this person blends in and hides this other part of themselves comes from more like of a place of self-protection than from manipulation. And with this chamomile energy, I think there's something soothing about this person, because even though this person doesn't always open up about their own freak flag energy, they love it when when everybody else does. It makes them feel safe. This person almost wants to they like to make these kind of friends because it's almost like they're trying to get a critical mass or something, where it's like, and all of us are weird now. Yay, I can finally say who I am for real and trust that people will love me, but people pick up on this about this person, that they really, I don't know if you know about this person's social network, but they could have friends that are like all over the world. They could have friends from a lot of different cultures that think a lot of different things. This person thrives in that environment. It's kind of like an island of misfit toys, people who don't fit in one way or another, and that could be the only thing they have in common. Also, if this person's younger, I think they like older people to have friendships with, even because they find them to be smart or intelligent. Not that they don't like younger people. This person, it's like they like a little bit of everything. But it's that people find this person's energy soothing because there's just a vibe with this person that they're curious and not judgmental. Like Ted Lasso says, be curious, not judgmental. Yeah. But also I feel like this person really actually does need to be soothed, like at this current moment. And I don't know if they're doing that, or maybe they're doing that with you. Or they're seeing that you're a big comfort, I think, to this person in some way, or just even the thought of you, that you're out there being your Aquarian strange self, blazing trails and healing people, protecting your eggs, whatever it is. This person really does see a kindred in you. If this is a new relationship, you could go all the way with this person. If this is a crush and you want to break the ice with this person, whatever you're comfortable sharing, if there's something, like the POG thing, if you want to be like, I would like to show you my POG collection now. I think your person would really vibe with it. I don't know how much they're going to show. Cause like I said, I feel like this person's well-mannered. Or they come off like they're very traditional. They come off very, Venusian. Maybe this person is creative. Look, we got the World card. Yes. Oh, and the Hierophant. This is what I'm saying. Look at this energy. This is exactly what I'm trying to say, is like, this is very traditional energy that's coming through. But it's almost like this person, a big cycle is coming to an end for this person. And I just want to say, it feels like a big thing. It feels like a long time coming. So that this person can stand out, and become in this Empress energy where they're growing and they're expanding. But the shadow side, whatever they're deeming their shadow side, whatever it is that they're afraid to share. And I don't feel like it's this person's a mafia boss and they have a criminal sheet, 10 pages long. I don't think it's that for most of these people. Let's see what we can get. What can we get? Any bit of nature about what this person is hiding, like what this shadow side is? It is burden and responsibility, first of all. Okay, I just saw the Death card. Release. The Death card is a clinging. I'm telling you, you guys, this person's pushing through something big. They're it's like they're coughing up a hairball. We got the Emperor. The bottom of the deck. The High Priestess again. You guys, I think this person's very spiritual, or they're psychic, or they're intuitive, or they have these kinds of gifts. This is divine feminine energy. This energy is notoriously misunderstood in the world because divine feminine energy is energy that changes once you start to put logical words to it. You cannot ever fully encapsulate it in logical terms, because it just that automatically changes the energy. It's like, look, intuition. I feel like this person, yeah, you guys are strongly intuitive. Also, I don't know if I did a good job of explaining this. Yeah, you guys, because this is structure. This is societal energy or something. But I don't know if I did a good job of explaining this. This person's opinionated. They're more opinionated than they would seem. And maybe it's like, this person's open-minded, don't get me wrong. But this is a person who could very well articulate why they think what they think. Even if it's out there and even if it's rooted in spirituality, they can very well say, well, I'm thinking of it this way. Here's a book I read on it. I was confused about this. I looked into it in this way. So what's interesting, this person, tradition is important to this person. And manners. I just keep getting manners. Yeah, it's like for some reason it's important to the way that they receive. I don't know. This is a person who they're very interesting. Look, we've got, I think this is the Justice card. Yeah, 11. The Divine Order, Equilibrium. This is a person who sees everything they're trying to balance themselves out. They need to surrender. You guys, I just feel like at the end of the day, this person is probably deeply spiritual. They're probably very well versed in esoteric topics, or they like that. They're very drawn to that, but in kind of a brainy way. This person could work in spirituality, or they're moving that way. Look, though, there's a blockage here. This is exactly what I mean by this energy where usually they can have like their higher self or their lower self, and they have to connect them. And if this person can do it, I feel like they're going to be very potent and powerful because they have a unique voice. Even if that's metaphorical, like they have a unique perspective that if they share it with the world, it makes people feel safe and secure to express themselves. It's soothing. Though this person's perspective is soothing. And it's very feminine. You know how usually like esoterica, it was very scientific. I went to this yoga class one time. This is kind of the energy of your person. And this woman was so amazing. I wish I could remember her name. But she said, I never teach anything that I don't go to India and learn from a native. I never teach that. And then she started some kind of program. Now, to get certified in this program, you had to read 9 different books on neuroscience. And so as you were moving through her program, I didn't finish this program. I ended up getting I had schoolwork to do, but if you had questions on like the neuroscience part, she was friends with these neuroscientists that had written all these books, and many of them, they were very busy people, but if there was an answer that she could not provide, then they had this group chat, and like she would just ask it in there, and somebody, if they were available, would try to respond and answer this question. And I remember thinking, yes, this is exactly how spirituality should be, where it's like we're trying to figure out the ways, almost like that these ancient yogis were pairing these different things with actual neuroscience or things like that. So just the fact that there was such a symbiotic relationship between scientists and like the occultists in that space, that's kind of like your person has that energy. So, and it's like where everyone brings their love and like their interest to the table, we all thrive. There's something like about that. That really is the Aquarian way, and we're transitioning into the age of Aquarius. And I feel like this person's energy is really important to that in their own world. You know, when we all light up our own beacon, it changes the energy around us, and that's eventually how we change the world. So anyways, I don't know why this turned into a sermon, but if that resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.